We all go through things in life, and struggles are not fun. But I guess the struggles kind of set you in this mind of suffering. And when we suffer, we create. We have the urge to create, and we have the urge to heal something. So during my worst time of struggling, I had the idea that the something needs to be done. I need to record it. And I started doing, the movement, and started contacting people, and I decided to record an album. And somehow I could give something to the world that through my worst moment I did have that sensation of love in my heart. It was really the hope.
The first thing I thought when I heard her, this person has to be famous. I've been around singing my whole life. And it just hit me so powerful. It's not that her voice is uber powerful or her range is extraordinary. It's who she is that is extraordinary. And to be able to convey that in a song with absolute perfection, no effort whatsoever, I said, she's got to be famous. And she's not famous in that sense. She's famous here in our community for sure. So I thought it would be so beautiful to have the whole world to be able to taste of what we get to taste of here locally.
First of all, she's a soul singer. I haven't heard her sing one note that she didn't feel. And the other thing that caught me right away was the crystal little stars coming out of her. She's got a gift. Then, fortunately, we became friends. She's a fantastic human being.
She always talk about, well, maybe one day, and I'm more aggressive. No? It's like, well, you gotta do it, Don't wait until one day. And I told her, the world needs to hear you. They need to experience the beauty of your voice.
It's been a long time coming. We've been trying to get her to do it for years. It was Joseph who finally kind of pushed her to, make the choice to start doing it.
She also talks a lot about how she wanted to do something for the Latin community.
Yeah, that too. She's
show her culture through.
Yeah, the whole purpose of this album and the CD and the project in general was for her to finally kind of devote everything to what she loves to do.
I just kind of conveyed to Lorena that we're not getting any younger. We've both played music. She has sung and performed for 25 years, and this needs to happen.
One day we met for breakfast here, and I said, if you have time, I would really love to show you the studio. And I want you to meet my friend Alan Sanderson. And we walked in, and that was it. It was the beginning of her recording her beautiful music.
I hadn't met Lorena until she walked into the studio, but I'd seen her singing at this small bar in an old hotel in downtown called the Westgate. There's a small, it's called the Plaza Bar. And then every Monday night they have all these fantastic singers. It's one of the best kept secrets in town. So when she walked in, I was like, oh, okay, I think I remember you. I didn't say anything. So I knew that whatever we were going to get in here was going to be a treat.
En un periodo de 3 años, Lorena me contactó y me dijo que quería hacer un álbum de boleros. Y ahí fue que yo dije, eso es ideal, porque a mí siempre me había gustado la idea de hacer un álbum de bolero, y ya que crecí con eso. Entonces, ya que empecé a trabajar en el álbum, escogí un grupo de canciones y se las envié a ella para que analizara y viera a ver qué podíamos hacer. Ella las escuchó y me llamó de nuevo y me dice, esas son exactamente las mismas canciones que yo andaba pensando.
We've been planning to do this album for almost 20 years. Not like it is right now, because the album right now is mainly boleros, to the old classic style, with some jazz and contemporary arrangement. And we came out with this beautiful, beautiful album called Hoy.
La canción Hoy es clave en el álbum porque el compositor es la persona que nos conectó a Lorena y yo. Y Juan Morones es un compositor increíble que yo siempre respeté. Entonces cuando me llegó la canción Hoy, yo dije, no, esta canción definitivamente es el símbolo del álbum porque es la puerta abierta para que la gente entre y escuche el resto del álbum y entre al mundo de lo que es Lorena.
I was born in Santiago, Chile, and that really marks my whole persona, because 3 years later the coup d'etat came and took over the government, and I was just 3 years old. So since then, the stories goes back and forth, and that shaped my personality in a really defined way. And especially in music and art and communication, I have my way to see things. That definitely made my mind totally change to be a more conscious singer. I would never sing anything that didn't really communicate something, that was a social concept.
Para mí, en general, el artista es mucho más efectivo cuando viene del folclore, porque el folclore te da las bases. No la música clásica, no esto, no lo otro, no, el folclore, porque el folclore viene del pueblo. Y el pueblo es el que te dice las cosas en tu cara, como deben de ser. Por eso yo digo que cuando yo escuché la voz de ella, yo dije, es una mina de oro. Esto es increíble porque viene del folclore.
I just love the sound of her voice. It just means, you know, it's so musical, and she gets right to the heart of the matter, you know, so and just sings beautifully.
That is the magic of Lorena's voice. She has that power to, with the listeners, they reach that point of beauty within themselves. And I've witnessed it many, many times where people just walk away. You look at their faces and they're just in awe.
No matter what type of song she sang, whether it was Bésame Mucho or a song from her country, she sounded different than anyone else I had ever heard. There was a soulfulness about what she did, a innocence, a purity that everybody could pick up on right away. And it's just so intoxicating that it just makes you love her without ever even knowing her.
I'm really proud of her. She's finally owning up to her talent. I've always thought she's just so talented, and she sings beautifully, and it was a blessing to grow up with such a voice around the house singing to us. So I'm glad she can finally share it.
Tara and Amanda and Lucas has been the best gift I ever gotten. And having this opportunity to be able to share this was basically because I wanted to show them that everything is possible. But without their support and understanding, and I guess I would not have done it either. So I got the support, and I feel happy to and feel confident that that is a good time to do this.
We've been married for almost 12 years, and it wasn't, you know, really an accident that I married a citizen of another country, and it ended up being Chile. And Chile is a fantastically art-based culture and people. And I think that Lorena and I deciding to be life partners and get involved entirely in the work of each other is the most satisfying thing that I can offer.
It's really special to work with my husband. For sure, without him, this would not happen, not at all. He's been the spiritual source, guidance in every single aspect of this project. He gave me back the trust and my talent. Putting this album together was more like a celebration of what we have experienced all these years here in Santiago. It was a celebration of so many composers and so many singers. And if I could give a window for the world to hear the music of this composer that are so great that not many people know, of course I'll do it. That was the idea, to have them there, to share this product, to share this album with every single person that I could possibly have included in this project. And it did happen.
Hoy te encontré y te viví con mis sentidos. Te adiviné y te toqué con mil suspiros. Luego probé y olí tu piel a ras conmigo. Oí tu fe y vi tu luz en mi camino. Si esto es así, nada es casual, es el destino. Hoy te encontré y viviré todo este amor